All right. All right, well, welcome to my channel, the Orange County Commuter Channel. It's Friday afternoon. Another freaky Friday. .48. It's 3:48 in the afternoon. Nice sunny day. It was overcast the majority of the day. I don't think it started clearing up till about 1. Oh my God, dude, can you drive any slower, brother? Cruising over here to MacArthur. I don't know which way we're gonna be riding to the city of Orange as usual. That guy wasn't going to stop. All right, we're going to have to stay in the street because we've got another biker on the sidewalk. Oh, but we have some cones. That's nice. We like cones. I do not see why we can't have a bike lane right here. So wow, so traffic's going to be backing up for them pretty bad. So cars aren't supposed to make rights right here until after 3:30, or it looks like after 3. So every single one of these cars that's turning right here is not obeying the traffic laws. But we don't obey traffic laws either. So we're gonna do this. And we can at least get across. Got this guy, he's gonna stop. We can jump into the street. We're going to press both buttons here to cross because we'll go either direction. Doesn't really matter to us. I've been a lazy commuter. So I've been just kind of going on the same routes. Pretty consistently. For the first year or so, more than a year, probably up into the last month or 2, I always, try to mix it up, and I guess I mix it up a little bit, but I guess what's changed is I don't feel I don't feel as compelled to go further out. So when I first started, I would often take Bristol or Peters Canyon, go through Tustin. But I guess just like anything else, you go through different phases, you know. So right now I'm just kind of going around Main Street a lot, and I guess, well, yesterday was cool. We took Grand, so that was a little different. I guess what I don't do very much anymore is go out to Flower Street in Bristol. I used to go to Flower Street in Bristol, you know, every once in a while, but I stopped doing that. Strong winds, like usual. You can tell I have this thing punched and I'm barely going 25. Sammy Hagar again. I don't feel like going out to Bristol. It just doesn't sound appealing to me, and neither does Flower Street. Those streets are good in the morning, especially Bristol. Like, I like Bristol when it's dark, and you know, I ride on the east side of the street, the way I'm not supposed to go. There's lots of street activity in the morning time. But in the afternoon, it's just sunny and dangerous. Dangerous with traffic, you know. Choo-choo train fire truck. That's my oldest son, that's what he used to call those. He went through a phase where, when he was probably 2, where he just loved fire trucks. We go to the orange fire station, and as often as possible, and wait for the trucks to take off. He'd always call that one a choo-choo train fire truck. Yeah, we're gonna go on Main. We're gonna go on Main. Enjoy, do some sightseeing. See what the Santaneros are up to. Tacos La Fuera. Look at these fools. Come on, fools. Yeah. Little hectic. It's casual. It's casual. Is this a wreck? Yeah, this is a wreck. I guess I could stop and film the damage, right, if I wanted to, but I want to capitalize off of somebody else's bad day. Sometimes I do. Not today, though. It's all right. It's casual. Go around. No problem here. Maybe we'll go just go on the side streets, go through the neighborhoods, and then roll around downtown a little bit, and then continue on. Alley cruising, bros. Whoa, 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 whoa. John F. Kennedy Transport. Hit a big ass freaking, I just hit a massive reflector. I hope this guy's working on his car. Yeah, I think so. We gotta get around this bus, y'all. I feel like this bike doesn't have a lot of power right now for some reason. Here's a little bit of a headwind. Maybe that's why. It's the Windhorse though. I should be able to power through it. Tequila. traffic's backed up here. I'm gonna have to hit the sidewalk up here. Hit the sidewalk. Let all these cars pass. Oh my God, that dog does that to me all the time. Can't remember where all these creatures are. Forget sometimes. Car shield. I thought this car was pulling out, but it's parked. Nice wide street. These are the type of neighborhoods where people run stop signs. Not intentionally, it's just there's a lot of shade trees, a lot of weird things with light. I think people run stop signs all the time. Oh yeah. Uncle Jesse. Uncle Jesse's all loaded up, ready to recycle. Uncle Jesse. Tequila. Got a dirt bike. Take that for a cruise. Got the fingerboard championship going on. It's a hot spot. poet making some poetry. So they took away these, they used to have those gates with the arms right here, they took them out. They don't even show that this is a stop sign anymore. I'm sure it is though. Let's take 5th Street. I think Ivan mentioned me taking 5th Street. Car shield. A regular old ride home, my friends. I don't know which way. She's turning left. She's turning left. I'm turning left too. I think her truck broke. Bicicleta. Wow, man. Tired of sitting down, Jesus. Should have gave him the bell. Will we ever get a light? That's the question. It's possible we won't. It is possible we will not get one. Yeah, we're not going to get one. We need to do this. Oh. Oh. I think my seat's too high. I made my seat high the other day. I think I made it too high. Oh my God, we missed this one too. You see the cars haven't done the lefty turn yet. So I would have still been sitting there. They did two of oncoming traffic in a row. I thought maybe I just missed the sequence, but that was not the case. Cruise up Logan. Oh yeah, chilling outside. Kind of miss those days, just sitting outside under a shade tree drinking a beer. We're already down to 53% with the voltage tag, 52. Yeah, this battery's degrading. 3,687 miles. Yeah, it'll be time for a new bike in a few months. One of the most annoying intersections. God, what's wrong with my front brake? we'll cruise through downtown Orange. Why you guys gotta dust me out? The civilians, the regular people have taken over the Santiago Creek. It used to never be like this. You wouldn't see too many normal people back here. You would, there would be the occasional explorer. Usually it's homeless people, but now you hardly see any homeless people. Kind of boring. It's regular old humans. Let's go see what's going on under the bridge right now. The rock climbing wall. What's up, pigeons? Sorry, I'm not trying to scare you. Just rolling through, getting some footage. Don't worry about me. This bridge, underneath this bridge, I've told the story before, I'll always remember. Every time I go under there. It reminds me of that guy when I rode by, was trying to unalive himself in his car. He had run a garden hose into his window and he was under that bridge, driving it around, gassing it up, trying to kill himself. But luckily, I called the cops and they got there in time to save him. So that was good. That was good. Or was it? Maybe for him it wasn't. Watch for a turn signal on this car. Oh, come on. I don't have that acceleration. I need a Suron light beat. Check out their bikes real quick. See what these fools got right now. Wow, they got rid of a lot of bikes. See what we got. Maybe they just didn't bring as many out. Man, this bike was $1,599. Now it's only $999. Denago. The Denago Cruiser. Let's see if it has any information on it. Both of these are Denagos. I wonder what size the motor it is. It says class 3, so 500 watt. 500 watt. Fuji bike's kind of cool. It's probably also another 500 watt bike. Who could tell? Man, this thing's only $999. $799. It's got a 750 watt motor. I don't like, oh, you probably can't see these very good. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't realize you guys couldn't see the bikes. So this one, that's a good price, $799. It's got good welds, but look at how small the battery is. It's got, these tires are massive. It does have a 750 watt motor, but how big is that battery? That battery is probably only a 10 amp hour battery at the most. Let me see. Say price says on it, but I just can't read right now. Let me put on my glasses so I can read. It's nothing like the Windhorse, bros. Oh, it's a 12.8 amp hour battery. That's not too bad. I guess it's just really like a long battery. So that's a little bit smaller than the one on the Windhorse. But to pull this bike probably weighs a ton. So to push this bike around, I mean, look at those front tires, they're just insane. Yeah, I'm good. So I don't know. Out of all these bikes, check out this crazy scooter. 35 mile an hour max speed. It was 3,999. Now it's only 1,995. Wow. They got some good deals here, but like, where's the... Could you imagine riding this big old tank? I wonder what size the motor is on this. It's got to be something big. If it goes 35, here we go. This is what we want to see. Oh, 60 volts, 50 amp controller. But it does not say, it doesn't say the motor size. Typical capacity, 21 amp hours, that's a lot. It's got a big old battery. I mean, it's got to have at least a 1500 watt motor. Yeah, I don't know, I have no clue what it says. Huh. Let's see, we can look it up. It's a Jubang 18650. I guess that's just the battery. Thousand watt. It's not very big. How you doing?
Good, sir. Can I help you with anything?
Just checking out your bikes, man.
All right.
Yeah. Yep. Gonna have to get a new one soon. That's mine.
Okay.
Yeah. I like to stop.
Ready? We can kind of figure out. You have some experience.
Oh yeah,
Figure out.
Let me
what
turn
you
my.
want to do with this bike.
All right. So we were just looking at some bikes. I don't want to. So I don't want to film inside of there yet, but I'm gonna just keep coming by this place. I told them when my channel gets to 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna come back over here and show my channel and see if they want to do some advertising on the channel. But he was showing me some bikes. He was talking about how, you know, that this bike isn't, you know, really for commuting for like what I'm doing, but which I understand. You're good. Which he's right, you know. But it's like, he was showing me some cool bikes though, that Santa Cruz brand, and then Aventon, of course. He was showing me some different commuter style bikes, which is like, yeah, if I had the money, that's what I would be riding, is something like a commuter style bike. You know, a little 500 watt one or 750 watt one with handlebars that are swept back, but I also want to get something fast too. So, but since I was just informed that the e-cells is no more, so that kind of ruins that, which is kind of good in retrospect. I was thinking about getting e-cells a while back. If I would have got one of those, then the company goes out of business. You have no support. I forget how many year warranty they have, but you know, that would suck. You spend, you know, $2,500 on a bike, and then you think you're gonna have this long warranty where they're gonna take care of you, and then they go out of business. makes me think about future purchases and like, what are you gonna do, you know? I guess you have to stick with some of these more mainstream brands, you know, that aren't gonna go anywhere. Like Electric, obviously Electric's not gonna go anywhere. They're in it for the long haul. They're gonna keep selling bikes, you know. There is basic, you know, real basic bikes. I mean, they have that one that I was talking about called the One or whatever it is, the belt-driven one that has it doesn't have gears. It has those internal gears. I can't think of what they call it. But it's like it shifts automatically for you. You know, you don't have to shift, which would actually be really cool. And it's a really small bike. So really, I guess it sounds like I want maybe three more bikes. I want to get a fast one, like a moped style, with a lot of power that I could zip around on. And I want to specifically get that electric one. And then I want to get just a chill commuter style bike with a nice soft seat with the swept handlebars and narrow tires. So Electric has one that's like that too. So I could get 2 of them from them. I get frustrated when I see these review channels, man. I'm like, it's frustrating. Like, I feel like if this channel was bigger, like this is the ideal spot to get those bikes. And I'm not like the type of person that's gonna sit on 10 bikes in my garage and just look at them and, you know, I'm gonna ride the shit out of them and give them away or sell them. You got guys that, you know, these guys get these bikes, they hardly ever ride them, and then they just leave them in their garage. Well, you know, I don't know that for a fact, but that's my impression. They hoard them. But if I ever get that, if this channel ever gets to that point where I start reviewing a mass number of bikes, I'll definitely be giving back to the people. Like, I don't drive, man. I don't drive. I ride a bike constantly. Man, I just missed this light. That's terrible. I'm gonna have to wait forever now. Anyway, this video's got to be pretty long by now. I think that guy, he's pretty nice. He's a good salesman. Yeah, he's he's pretty seems knowledgeable. I think like e-bikes are probably a little new for him, but he's a guy that actually rides bikes. I've talked to him before, he just doesn't remember me. But he keeping up with the trends, you know. He has some good advice. What's this lady running for? She's late for work. If I ran that far, I'd be exhausted. But yeah, he's a good salesman because he wasn't overbearing, you know. He wasn't like, he showed me, asked me like, you know, what, like how I ride my bike, how many miles I ride, and showed me some ideas of, you know, what would be a good bike, and then showed me a few models, and then kind of like laid off, you know. I like that. But apparently another YouTuber's been in there already, and he's gonna come in and interview that guy. I'm like, oh man, beat me to the, wonder who it is. I'm gonna have to start looking up the keyword orange cycle and see who my competition is. Or maybe not competition, maybe somebody I can team up with. All right, so I don't know how much battery is left on this camera here. So yeah, so I'll keep going by the bike shop. I mean, the next bike I buy, I mean, I guess there's not any reason why I shouldn't buy it from them. I don't think I'm gonna get it cheaper. The next one I get, I'm just gonna try to buy with cash. There's no reason why I can't just buy it from them. Maybe they'll make me a deal. And then, you know, build that friendship with them, and then maybe I can start, you know, doing demos on their bikes. You know, I just want to try different bikes. You know, it's not like that I want to own a bunch of bikes. I just want to experience what it's like to ride all these different types of bikes, and I mean, I really have a desire to do that. Oh, so there's two things that two people wanted me to do. So there was a guy that wanted me to go to Irvine Valley College and over to the Spectrum and that section of my ride. So if you're still watching my channel, this week was way too hard for me. I had a bunch of stuff going on in the middle of the week, so I wasn't able to do that ride, but I definitely will make it a point to try to get to that ride for sure. It's not that I don't want to do it, it's just hard with a family and a job to schedule that, because it's a little more of a longer ride. And then also another one wanted me to compare this bike to my electric XP. And I'm still gonna do that too. Maybe that's something I can do this weekend. So if you watch this video is probably not gonna be out until Sunday. So I'll probably do this morning's for tomorrow's video, and then do this video for Sunday, and then I'll do a video this weekend I'll go for a ride this weekend for my Monday video somewhere special, a special ride. All right, thanks for watching my channel. I appreciate all y'all, and we'll catch you on the next one.